Hey there, all our Mystic Kings and Queens, ladies and gentlemen. Mystic Matt here, coming to you with your September general tarot reading for Virgos. That's right, all our Virgo friends out there. This is your free general tarot reading for September 2024. Let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and see what it's got in store for us. Once again, if you want a personal reading, the information will be below in the notes, in the, bio. You can always go to www.erbmystics.com and find out more information on pricing and how it all works. If something resonates with you, go ahead and utilize that. If it doesn't resonate with you, just go ahead and leave it at the door. No harm, no foul. It might resonate with you a little bit later on, and you'll have that aha moment when you put those pieces together. So, without hesitating, let's go ahead and begin. What is going to be happening for our Virgo friends? Well, Virgos, it seems that there may have been some legalities in a lot of y'all's lives. There was just like documentation, paperwork, things of that nature that were, I guess, needing to be taken care of, or they were part of your life. So again, anything from August down, that's what was happening. I do sense that there have been, or there was, an individual, like a masculine energy, that was looking, spying, trolling you to see what's going on, maybe get the upper hand. Some of you, it was a love interest, like there was somebody out there who still felt, they still felt drawn towards you, okay? So, yeah, there's someone out there that was definitely, or is definitely, like counting the days, counting the hours, or just that vibe, that energy, like, where is this person at? What are they doing? What are they up to? Do they still care? Do I run through their mind? Do I pop up? Do I still matter? All these questions, going through this individual's mind. And again, like I said earlier, when it comes to documentation, paperwork, legalities, or things of that sort, there's individuals that are looking into you, trying to kind of get the upper hand, or just watching, keeping an eye on you, to, I guess, maybe build their case or be on more steady ground so they can kind of like, be on top. Okay. And also, it was also like the money issues. So there was, for the Virgos, I'm seeing and I'm feeling that there was money issues going on. I mean, you should have been taking care of your money. You shouldn't have been so, don't be spendthrifty, or shouldn't have been spendthrifty. There were people out there that were still very interested in what you had, what you're about, money wise. Like, what can you give me? What can they offer me? Like, they want to take and not reciprocate. So, keep an eye on that. It's still kind of like going on. There's been a lot of reflection, Virgos, on y'all's end for sure. There's been a lot of reflection on who am I, where am I headed, where have I been, where should I go to? Like, what now? What now? What now? There's chapters in y'all's lives, many of you that closed, and some things were accomplished, some things weren't accomplished, and that's okay. Virgos, I know you guys have a lot of that Leo type quality where you want to win, you want to come out on top, you want to land on your feet, but again, you don't. Sometimes you don't, and that's okay. There's always that glimmer of hope. A lot of you Virgos out there, whatever has been going on in your lives, you've always maintained that glimmer of hope, and that's very cool, very endearing, very sweet. So, and that's kind of helped you through these emotional times. Your mind has been going miles a minute on whatever issues have been at hand with you guys. Um, some was a financial, some was relationships, not only with, like, loved ones, or your significant other, or wanna be or wish would be your significant other, co-workers. Again, relationships are identified as all types when I do say relationships. And yeah, it was just kind of, there was a lot of reflection, a lot of thinking going on. Of course, your birthdays are in, this month, between August and September, so that feeling, those thoughts of aging and mortality, and again, just being alive, you were just, you were in your feelings, Virgo. You've been in your feelings, and I do see a lot of purple on your crown chakra, which is a good thing, because that just tells me that your crown chakra is was open to receiving and open to releasing what no longer served you. So if you weren't doing that, releasing what no longer served you, we had a super blue moon, full moon a few weeks ago. That should have been your catapult to start, releasing those things that don't no longer serve you. But purple's also it's healing. It's the third eye, so you're looking at things with more sharp, keen sense, and you were more focused. And again, sometimes it feels a bit, negative or sad or just challenging, but it's actually a blessing. If you got to flip the switch, if you're going through this cycle to remove yourself from it and move forward. Currently, in September, I do see that a lot of your questions will have been answered, for sure. Right now, Virgos, in September, you will be at the top of your game, for sure. You will be at the top of your game. You're gonna have all the answers, all the questions answered, like I mentioned before. You're gonna see everything clearly, and you'll be the one in control of your own destiny. Let's just put it that way. You'll be in control of your own destiny, where you want to go. Just make the right choice, because a lot of you still has a lot of bones and baggage that needs to be dealt with if you're not dealing with it. And I do feel that a lot of you are going to think you dealt with it and put it behind you, but in reality, there's still going to be some underlying emotions, thoughts, and all that jazz. It's like simmering underneath, so just make sure you clear it all out. But it's letting you know that a lot of you will not be doing that. There will be a lot of gatherings and celebrations for the Virgos come in September, whether you're going to, a party with friends, family, or just friends, or like weddings, just a lot of get-togethers. And if you're not the one invited, then you will be hearing of, like, oh, so and so is getting married, or so and so is having a bar mitzvah, so and so is, so you're going to be hearing a lot of get-togethers that are going to be happening. All right, next up, we also have some Virgos that are playing with fire. This kind of lets me know that you're up late at night and you're thinking of almost, not just thinking, actually, you're kind of conjuring up ways you can either come out on top on a situation that needs to be let go and put to rest, or that you're going to be dealing with things that you shouldn't be dealing with. Like, you know what? Revenge is never good. Ego, want to be on top and come out on top, is never good. That's ego, and ego tends to backfire on people. So I would just say, just at nighttime, don't let your thoughts get the best of you. In September, falls when it comes up. Once we're in September and we're past Labor Day, that's when people start getting into that fall feeling, the pumpkin spice lattes and pumpkins and fall festivals, and that gives us feelings of family and coziness. And if we're just not where we want to be when it comes to relationships or career wise, uh, we tend to start thinking Virgos late at night, because Virgos, you guys are very late at night type of people. You're up and your brain's going. So just try to control that, and don't play with fire. Full steam ahead, Virgos. If you got um, goals, things you want to accomplish and get done, deadlines, full speed ahead, get it done. The person for you, Virgo, if you're single, is right around the corner. They will be your equals. There will be somebody that you can relate with. It's like, it gives me the energy of you complete me, like mini me. It's like a mini me. You're good. For those of you who are already in a relationship, it feels like there will be a reconnection. There's going to be a lot of togetherness in September, and just going back to you know, your roots, like where it all began with you guys, like just a reconnection. And doesn't mean that you have not been connected. It just means that at this point in time in September coming up, there's going to be an energetic reconnection that you feel like, why I didn't realize that we weren't connected as strong this way, or not connected as strong that way. But this month coming up, you're going to feel that connection increase. In September, Virgos, you will have the world at your feet. You have your choices. You're going to have, you're going to be on top of the world. I mean, I'm not saying there will be no problems, no, but you're going to be like, okay, everything's balancing out, or everything's balanced out. It's going to be okay, Virgos. Stop the overthinking, stop the emotional, stop the waterworks, stop the physical. It's kind of like, yes, I'm still down and out, not feeling 100%, whether it's my muscles, my bones, my mind, my heart, my emotions, my finance, whatever. But you're going to be like, you know what? Enough. Full speed ahead. Like, let's move forward. I do recommend, Virgos, that you cross all your T's, dot all your I's when it comes to any type of contracts. Mercury retrograde will be over. Actually, it is over. We're in the post shadow for the next 10 days since the 27th of August. So just continue to monitor any contracts, written agreements, verbal agreements, things of that sort. Just take a closer look, protect yourself. It's giving me, and when it comes to contractual, verbal, any type of agreements, there's a lot of blue. Blue is my symbol for St. Michael, and St. Michael is our protector. For those of you who are into, or you're Catholic, or the saints, if not, again, blue is for protection and communication. It's a throat chakra for the other half, for the other bunch who are not Catholic. So either way, blue is communication and protection in the month of September. There are a lot of you who have a mother matriarch energy on the other side that is ready to give you her heart in September. So if you're needing a little boost of energy, or a bit more motherly compassion and healing advice, those mother energies for our ancestors will be there, but they're also in blue. So again, they're telling us, whenever you come across any situation that revolves around contract, these are agreements. A contract is communication. It's blue, throat chakra. Just be very careful. If you screw up or things don't go the way you want to, definitely just go ahead and call upon your maternal or your motherly ancestors that are on the other side with you, and they'll be there to kind of plug into you and re-energize you, give you what you need, the thought, the idea, the answer, blah blah blah. You know how it goes. All right, Virgos, this was your general tarot reading for the month of September 2024. Once again, my name is Mystic Matt. If you are interested in a personal reading, you can go to www.erbmystics.com. All the information will be there. And until next time, have a great one. Bye, y'all.